Om. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं समस्तजनकल्याणी निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् वासुदेवेन्द्र योगीन्द्रं नत्वा ज्ञानप्रदं गुरुं मुमुक्षूणां हितार्थाय तत्त्वबोधोऽपि धीयते तत्त्वबोधोऽपि धीयते। It wasn't shared or what? Supratim?
Sorry, Amma.
The file was not shared.
I don't think so. We cannot see the file here.
Okay. So we
Now
were
it's visible. Now it's visible, Amma.
So we were talking about Atma Kaha. We had started a new topic, which was Tattva-vekaha, Tattva-vek Prakaran, chapter number 2. So now in this, the question was Tattva-veka Kaha, and then the answer was given, if you remember, that Atma Satyam Tad Anyat Sarvam Mithya iti. Atma Satyam, apart from that Atma, everything is Mithya. And we saw what is Satya and we saw what is Mithya also, if you remember. And then the another topic started, which said Atma Kaha. Atma Kaha, and then the answer was given. See, this whole text is in the form of question and answer. So first word is introduced by our Bhagwan Bhashyakar. That means the author, Bhagwan Shankaracharya. We don't take his name for the sake of reverence. So he has written the whole book in a question answer form. So what is his process? He will give a new word and then he will question what the meaning of that word is. So similarly here, when he said that Tattvaveka Kaha, Atma Satyam, so Atma word was introduced. And so therefore, the next word was Atma Kaha. What is this Atma now? Because this Atma word I heard for the first time the student is saying. So tell me, what is this Atma? And then this procedure, we saw this last time, but because a lot of time has passed. So sthula sukshma karana sharirat vyatirikta. Now what is that Atma is being clarified. See, many people in other philosophies also, they have named this Atma as truth, or they have named it as some energy, or they have named it as Brahma. So various philosophies have been defining this word in their own terms. So we have to see what Vedanta has to say and what is the procedure. It has a typical procedure because we cannot define it directly. So this procedure has been used where two things are said, Vyatiriktaha and what it is. Vyatirikta means what it is not, and yes, Tishtati Satma, what it is not, and what it is. So these are the two things. He will first reveal what it is not, and then he will try to tell that it is of the nature of Satchidananda Swarup. We will see this word today. Last time we saw what is this procedure having three tier arrangement, saying sthul sukshma karana sharirat vyatirikta. It is not the sthul sukshma and karan sharir. So we will see slowly what are these terms. Then it said it is also not the Panchakosh. We will see what the Panchakoshas also mean. Then it said that it is the Avasthatraya Sakshi. It is the Sakshi of all the planes of consciousness, that is the Jagrat Avastha, the waking state, the dream state, and the deep sleep state. We have only these three states. So it is the witness. Sakshi means the witness. That means it is unchanging. Witness does not change. So it is the Sakshi of all the three avasthas. All these are what it is not. And now what is it will be told by the word Satchitananda Swarupa Sanyastishtati. This is a very poignant and pregnant definition and compact definition of Atma. You have to learn this. Sthula Sukshma Karat Sharirat Vyatirikta Panchakoshatita San Avasthatre Sakshi Satchidananda Swarupa San Yastishtati Sa Atma. So we had seen these three procedures, Shariratraya Vivek Prakriya, Panchakosh Vivek Prakriya, and Avasthatraya Vivek Prakriya. What it is, we will see later on. When we are seeing, we will define what is Sharir, what is Panchakosh, and what is Avasthatraya. Okay. So now, first and foremost, let me give you a small introduction of what is Satchidananda Swarup. Okay. So when we see this is Lakshana. When I was telling you that it is separate, it is not what it is not, and what it is. So these are all Lakshana. So we have to see how many types of Lakshana are there. There are two types of Lakshana. What are these two types of Lakshana? One is called tatastha Lakshana and one is called Swarupa Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana and Swarupa Lakshana. So tatastha Lakshana means what? Where in that object, Lakshana means what? Any characteristic. So what is the characteristic? So tatastha Lakshana means that Lakshana. What was the first? The first one, I'll unmute you, both of you. You can ask any question if you
Sorry, I couldn't hear properly. Tatastan.
Tatastha. Tatastha.
Tatastha.
Tatastha Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana is that characteristic which is not available in that thing that we are describing. Like if I tell you that man with a hat. So that hat is Tatastha Lakshana of that man. The man with a goggle. So it may or may not be there. So that hat or that goggle is not a part of that man. That building. Which building? That building on which the bird is sitting. The bird may be there or may not be there. So that is called tatastha lakshan. And what is the swarupa lakshan? Swarupa lakshan means the lakshan, the characteristics which are in that thing that we are describing, like a white building. So the white building, the white color is of the building. If I say the green tree, so the green color is of the tree. It cannot be separated. It will be there. So the fair man, this fairness is a part of that man. This is Swarupa Lakshan. Okay, let us do some exercise in a minute. Ramji is going along with Sita ji and Lakshman ji. Now give me the Tatastha Lakshan and Swarupa Lakshan of Ramji.
Just a quick question though. Can you repeat the Tatastha Lakshan once more, please?
Tatastha Lakshan means I am describing a thing with some object, with respect to some object that is not the part of that person or the thing. Like I told you, that building on which the tree is sitting, that building on which the bird is sitting. So the bird may be or may not be there. That is called Tatastha Lakshan. But if I say that white building or that gray building, so the
Swarupa
whiteness
Lakshan.
or the grayness is yes. Yeah. Yes. The first one is temporary. Temporary, it may be there, it may not be there, like that. So now
Uh,
tell me that Ramji is going along with Lakshmanji and Sitaji. How will you describe Ramji? If I ask you,
um,
who is Ramji?
the one who is going, the one who is walking along with a woman who is who's Sita ji, the one who's walking along with Sita ji and Lakshman ji and
But I
going.
don't know Sitaji and Lakshmanji also.
Then the one who's walking with a man and a woman alongside. In the middle, there is a woman, and in the last, there is a man, and the man is going forward. First person who's walking is the man, and that so in that way we can say the
Followed
one
by
who is followed by the two.
leading. Who's
Yeah, so the
leading?
one who's leading the woman and the man
Hmm.
is Ramji,
Ramji.
that is the Lakshan.
And
And the
Swarup,
other one, Swarup Lakshan will be the one who is Durvadal in
dark
complexion.
complexion, dark
And
complexion.
yeah, so who's
Who's
in dark
carrying,
complexion,
who's carrying a
carrying a
bow?
bow.
No, no, I was confusing you. Bow can be there, may not be. He may have kept the bow somewhere else. It's not that always he carries the bow.
Then the one who has uh, Jata and Rishikesh kind of a thing.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
like make like cloudy hairs, like
yes,
cloudy hairs.
yes,
And the one who has Kamal Nayan,
yes.
whose eyes are like lotus.
Okay. But that Vesh is Kashik, that Vesh is also of Lakshmanji. So then it has to be
What is
separate from
distinct for
Lakshman.
Ramji?
Huh. Okay, so all those things that Supratim did. Now tell me another thing. Um, Another example, tell me. Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpat Vishvotpatyadi Hetave.
Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwa Utpatti.
Vishvotpatyadi Hetave. So
Satchidananda
one
Rupaya
is
Vishwa.
Satchidananda Roop and the other is Vishvotpatti Hetave. Vishwa, he is the source, or he is the main creator of the universe. So which one is which one?
Okay. Satchidananda is the Swarup
Yes,
because that's the nature.
yes,
It's the nature of something, and
yes,
that entity Satchidanand.
Yes.
Like for instance, if I say that I am brown in color,
Hmm.
that means that it's my need. It's something of attribute.
Hmm.
Okay, I am soft spoken, although I'm not, but yeah, if I'm soft spoken, so if I'm soft spoken, that means this is my nature. Uh, yeah, I wear spectacles. That's kind of my nature.
Hmm.
And yeah, 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 Kashish is saying, like water is fluid and liquid in nature. Yes. So the nature of Atma is Satchidanand.
Hmm.
That is which is beyond time. That is which is
Hmm.
um times beyond time space causation, which is
Yes.
consciousness, which is Anand, which is blissful always.
Yes.
And Jagadutpatti Hetave
Hmm.
means the one who is the cause of as you said, the cause of the universe.
Yes.
That means it is the Tatatha
Tatastha
Lakshan.
Lakshan.
It
Yes.
is the
Right.
Tatastha
You
Lakshan
got it.
because, yeah, because it is an indirect indication to
Yes.
that Sachidanand itself.
Yes. 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 So you got it. Good. So Tatastha Lakshan means sitting on the tat, sitting on the bank. I am, I am seeing something. I am on the banks of the river and I am seeing the flow. So that is called Tatastha Lakshan. So here also this Satchidananda Rupa actually is what is the Swarupa Lakshan of that Atma that we are going to study now. So in a quick uh, this thing, I will tell you the meaning of this Sat Chit and Ananda. I have three notions. I have three notions. Notions means that is not true. So I have got three notions that I am a mortal, I am ignorant, and I have a lot of sorrow. A person has got these three notions. So to break these three notions, three things have been given, that this I am Sat, I am Chit, and I am Anand. Sat means what? I am not a mortal. Means I am not bound in time. But I feel that I'm in this body. I feel I have a birthday. I feel that I will die also one day. But that's true for the body, not for me. I am not the body. So this is talking about the self, the Atma. We have to know about that. So Sat is refuting or negating my notion of being being a mortal. Second is I always feel I'm ignorant. I don't know many things. And if somebody is talking something, I want to know that what are they talking? Are they talking something bad about me? I am very inquisitive. So that means that I am not ignorant. I know that I feel I'm ignorant. I am knowing that I'm ignorant. That means it is not my nature. I am knowing that. If I'm seeing something, it is not me. If I'm seeing this tissue, that means it is separate from me. So I am knowing that I am ignorant. That means that I am separate from it. I'm not ignorant. This is what this is called. I am Chit Swaroop. All the knowledge is in me. Even the ignorance, that also I am seeing. So that also I know that I am ignorant. And third is, I'm not a happy person. I'm not very happy. I need things, I need people around, I need situations around, money, etc., to make me happy. Otherwise, I'm not happy. So, to break this notion, the third one is Ananda Swaroop. I am of the nature of Ananda. I am of the nature of bliss, complete bliss that is not dependent on anything outside. It is my bliss that I take from inside. So I feel I am a mortal, first one. Let us take the first one. I feel I'm a mortal. I feel I have a form. I feel I am in this body. This body is where in the world. So I have been put in the world. So this body is me. Outside the body is not I. And inside the body is I. I have segregated. Nicely, I have segregated. What? This body, this form, this shape is me. Body and inside is I. Outside this body, the circumference of I is only this body. Outside this body is not I. And inside this body, whatever is inside this body is everything is I. But when the knower is knowing something, it has to be separate. I am having this book. I am knowing this book. I have a mobile. I am seeing the mobile. So I'm knowing all these things. So that cannot be me. Similarly, I am looking at this body. I am knowing this body. So how can this body be me? Similarly, I am knowing my mind. I am knowing my thoughts. How can my thoughts be me? Or my mind be me? My intellect, I am seeing. Sometimes it is dull. Sometimes it is working. How can it be me? So this body, what I call as I call it my also, and I call it I also. This is not possible. Only for this body, both my and I apply. For the other objects outside, if I say this is my pen, it cannot be I. If I say this is my car or my house, it cannot be I. But only with this body, it becomes my also and it becomes I also. This is a paradox. So we have to separate it and see that how can this body, which I call it as my, be I? So I am not, this body is in time. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityu. Dhruvam janma mritasya cha. One who is born will die. One who is dying will again be born. Okay, so this body will be dying, this body will be getting birth, not I. So I am that Sat, which is the witness of everything. So I cannot be born. All the five elements I cannot possess. There are huge 5 elements I cannot possess. So a bit of all the 5 elements I gathered and this body was made, and that body I call it as mine. Similarly, you take anything. If you take the mind also, it is constantly in a flux. It is constantly changing. The thoughts are changing. So if something is changing continuously, how can it be real? If a person says something good about you, then again he says something bad about you, then again he's confused. He'll say, is it real or not? Which statement is real? Really, my mind is constantly changing. See, I am talking. When I'm talking, one thought is coming. I'm leaving that thought. I'm taking another thought. When I see the things, I see a pen. I drop the pen thought. I see a lotus. I drop the lotus thought. I see a book. I drop the book thought. I see a furniture. If I don't drop it, I won't have knowledge. This is the way we get knowledge. So if I am dropping something and then I'm taking something, the mind is continuously changing. Wait, what did you ask?
Oh, my question, Amma, was that why don't I understand the I? I mean, why do I associate myself with my body? Why do I associate myself with my mind? Why do I associate myself with my thoughts?
That is the inquiry that we are going into right now. That is the inquiry we have to do. Why this happens? And has this happened also or not? Whether I'm attached to that thought also or not. We'll go deep into this. So first and foremost, let us see what is this identification and how has it taken place. Then we will see how it happened. So mind is continuously changing. It is not a part of Sat. Intellect is continuously changing. Sometimes I'm bright, sometimes I'm dull. Sometimes I don't understand something. Sometimes it clicks so fast. So it is also changing. So it is also not Sat. So everything here, 5 elements, mind, intellect, all the things are what are not I. That I have decided, I have made them I, but it is not I. So death, what is death then? Death is in consciousness or vice versa, or consciousness is in death? Death is in consciousness. I feel that there is I feel that I die. So if I die, I am dying. So I am dying in what? The consciousness in me is dying. No, the consciousness cannot die. So that means the death is in consciousness. Consciousness is not in the death. So the death is appearing, birth is appearing on the consciousness. And what is that consciousness, Sat? That is me. Let us see the concept of time also. The time has been divided into three: past, present, and future. Okay. Past is experienced in past or in present? Past.
Past. Past.
How? If past was experienced in past, then that was the present at that time when you were experiencing it.
Yes.
So past, if I call it in present, I call it past.
Yes.
So similarly, future also, I'm experiencing in future or present.
Present. I'm experiencing
So
the
let
future.
us, from the three, let us come to one. So past is also nothing but present. Future is also nothing but present. Understood this much? Past, we are not experiencing in past. Future also not experiencing in future. We are both experiencing it in the present only. So that means everything is in present only. So we are experiencing everything here. It is known where? In the present also. What's the duration of the present? What will you call the present? What is the duration of the present?
It's changing. It's changing
It's
with every second.
completely changing, and it is seen where? It is seen when there is a second. If only one thing is there, you won't notice time. If there are two events, then you will notice time. This is a little bit subtle. When there are two events, that is why the unit of time is second. If only one thought is there, you won't experience time. Like when you are concentrated, only one thought, one object of thought is there. There is no other object of thought. At that time, there is no second thing there. That's why there is no experience of time. But when you are in a hurry, there are so many thoughts coming one after the other. I'll be late there. What will I say? I'll be missing the meeting, missing the class, this, that. Continuously, something or the other is coming up in my mind. So I am experiencing the second again and again, second thing again and again. So I feel the time a lot that time. You understood? So actually present also, we will see in the future about this time. So essence of time is without the presence of present in consciousness. Present remove that present also. Like we remove the past, like we remove the future. So we came in the present. So actually present is also due to something second. So actually the present is also dependent on something. It is also not Sat. You remember the definition of Sat, which was not dependent on anything other than that. That is called Sat. But here it is dependent on something else. It's pure science. It's pure logic. So when we are dependent on something else, that is not Sat at all. So the present moment also we are defining with respect to some other incidents. Otherwise, we are not going to experience the present also. When we are concentrated on some one object, we don't feel the present also, the present time. And we don't know how much time has passed also. See, in deep sleep, there's only one object of thought. That is called abhavakar vritti. We'll come to that some other time. There's one abhavakar vritti. Only one object is there when we are in deep sleep. Because of that, there is no experience of time. Understood? Because there is no second thought. If there was a second thought, we will slowly shift into dream state. That won't be deep sleep. There we experience time. So when we get up, we feel that I was not fresh. I was dreaming something. It was not a very deep sleep. But if I go into deep sleep, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything at that time. I don't know time, what time passed. I get up and then see time sometimes. Sometimes it happens that in the afternoon, if we are very, very tired and we just take 5 or 10 minutes nap, we go very deep into deep sleep. And after getting up, suddenly we feel, oh my God, 1 or 2 hours must have passed. But we see it was only 5 or 10 minutes. So because of one thought only flowing, when there was one object of thought, the concept of time was not felt. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If it is a power, if it is power, then it is power. Sometimes it is powerless. Sometimes we get so tired that sometimes sleep does not come also. That also happens. Okay. So this was our Sat. Did you understand the Sat?
Yes, like a state where there is no time. So if we see like singing, so like I like singing. And so, for instance, when I'm studying for my exam, like practical thing, I'm like waiting, oh my God, when this lecture is going to get over, when this lecture, so this lecture is getting 1 hour, I'm not able to stand in one place. It's like, oh my God, it is taking hours and hours and feeling like ages. But it's only 1 hour lecture, but I'm not able to focus. Like, oh my God, when this lecture will get over. But if I'm singing, I do not understand the concept of time. It's been 10 hours, I'm continuously singing. But
Mhm.
I don't, oh my God, I've been singing for 10 hours. I did not realize it. Time flew so fast.
Mhm.
So maybe that
Mhm.
point,
This
one
session
pointed
is Sat.
pointedness in one object.
Hmm. Okay. So you understood. So this body, I, I am a mortal. This has been removed by this Sat. This body is mortal, but that I is not a mortal, it is immortal. It is Sat. So nothing in this world or realm of I is Sat. Nothing in this world or this body is Sat, because everything falls in the purview of time. Got it?
Then where is Sat?
Sat is on which everything is appearing. When we see the Swaroop Lakshan, we will see this. When we see the Sat, Chit and Anand, on that Sat only that is appearing. See, last time also we saw that if I say that that person is lying, that person is talking something bad, something, some lie is there, it's a mistake or whatever. So what will you say? That there must be some truth. That's why we say that he's lying. So if everything is mithya here, there has to be a substratum that is truth, true, that is not moving, that is not changing. like a rainbow. It is seen on the sky that is there. The mirage water, that is false. Rainbow was false. Mirage water is false. It is seen on the road or on the sand. So anything mithya, if it is there, if asat is there, it has to have a substratum of sat. So if everything is appearing here, I can see everything. The bottom line is the substratum, that sat on which everything is appearing. My attention does not go on to that sat, but my attention is going on the all the objects that are around. When my attention goes to that substratum, then I know my own essence and the essence of this world also, that they are not separate. Slowly, slowly we will rise up. Now let us try to see the chit word. It will get clear. Don't worry, Supratim. It will get clear. As we move ahead, you will have more clarity. Chit. I feel I'm ignorant. But actually, if I was ignorant, then I will never have knowledge. But I get knowledge. I know things. Even I know that I don't know. Who's saying that I'm ignorant? I don't know many things about the world. Whatever you are studying, I don't know. Whatever I have studied, you don't know. So in this way, we both are ignorant. But we both know that we don't know. So even the ignorance also, we know that we don't know. Even some things you can say that we don't know, that we don't know. But we know that we don't know, we don't know. So there is a person who's saying that I don't know. So that means the knowledge aspect is there. This is called chit. I am not ignorant. And I want to know. Why? Because that is my swaroop. That is the nature of my atma. That I want to know everything because I am knowledge swaroop. I'm gyan swaroop. Every knowledge is coming from me alone. And that is why whenever somebody is trying to hide something from me or keep some secret, I want to know what are they talking about. That is why the media, the social platforms are so much popular, because everybody wants to know, because they are sat. Did you understand this sat principle? I am not ignorant. I feel I am ignorant, but I am not ignorant at all.
Just had a question. Can we argue that we know that we don't know that comes from our intellect? So can we argue that the idea that we know that we don't know comes from our pragya, pragya means which is in intellect? Can we say that?
Yeah,
Or
we can
is there
say
something
that.
more deeper or
No, we can
something more
say like
deeper
that.
than breaking the intellect?
No, the intellect is also appearing on that because intellect is also what? Intellect is also changing. So intellect is changing. It is not a part of Sat. So it is not Sat at all. So that means it is appearing on something. And where is it appearing? That intellect is also appearing on that consciousness only. That consciousness is only called Chit here. They are not separate, Sat, Chit and Anand. They are not separate. Then there will be three Atmas. From one perspective, we call that Atma Sat. From another perspective, we call it Chit. Another aspect, we call it Anand. There's three qualities actually of the same Atma that we are trying to say, that we are trying to explain. Sat means it is beyond time. It is not changing. Whatever comes in the purview of time will change. Chit means he is not ignorant. You can put another word here that it is sentient. Because knowledge will happen only to a sentient person. Knowledge won't happen to something jad, inert. A stone will not have knowledge. So when I'm talking about that Atma is sentient. It is not something in the space, some golakar, a big round circle of fire ball is kept there. We imagine something like that. Brahma must be something like that. No, it is not inert, it is sentient. It knows, it is of the swaroop of knowledge. Like our father. Yes. So it's not like that. Okay, you got this point? Then Anand also. If you have any question, you can ask me later on. Then Anand also. What is this Anand? This Anand, wherever, whatever Anand I experience, small, 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 small Anand, those are all the Anand of the self only. Because this world does not have Anand. My experience is from time to time, I get some little bit Anand here and there. Like scavengers, I try to hunt for some bliss, for some Anand here and there. I get something. But actually, it is not that. Actually, I am full of Anand from inside. Sometimes I have a hearty laughter. From where has it come? From inside only. From that my eye only. Sometimes I enjoy a beautiful scene all alone. There's nobody. I'm enjoying all alone. The beautiful moon. Purnima, I am enjoying that beautiful moon in the night. So from where does it Anand come? It comes from within. It's not from outside. It's not that the moon is giving me some Anand. Or, like you said, you are enjoying some good music. You're deep into some music. And some good, very nice swar struck, and you are fully drenched in that Anand. That means it did not come from outside. It was there. This is an illusion that I have no Anand at all. My nature is of sadness. This is all illusion. All the Anand is stored in me only. It is in me. From inside me, I sprinkle it on the objects outside of my enjoyment, and I get my own Anand and I try to enjoy that. This is the paradox. So mind's nature is, let us see if body has Anand. No, it does not have Anand. It gives me so much of pain from time to time. Does my mind have Anand? No, sometimes it is of Anand, sometimes it is sad. So it also does not have Anand. Intellect? No, that also is varying. So by Parisheshatnaya, this is also not there, that is also not there. What is Shesh? What is left? This is called Parisheshatnaya. What is Parisheshatnaya? There were 5 mangoes kept. And there were 5 people. So I had asked all of them, all the kids, to distribute all the 5 mangoes to 5 kids. But when I came outside, I saw that there was 1 mango left. So I came outside again and I asked all of them, did you get? He said, yes. Did he get? Yes. Did the 3rd person get? Yes. The 4th person get? Yes. That means what? It is belonging to the 5th person only. Because all the 4 got. Similarly here, if that Anand is not belonging to the body, not of the mind, not of the intellect, then what is left apart from that Atma? It is coming from there only, from that Atma only. But I don't understand. I am dependent on the other outside objects, outside people, outside situation. If I graduate, then I'll get Anand. If I have this PhD, I will get Anand. If I get a job, I will get Anand. Even after all this happens, if I don't get a good spouse, I won't be happy. Why? This is not an Anand from outside. Anand has to be from inside. Good things outside are just instruments to take out that Anand only. But a person who has known his Anand inside will not require anything outside. So this was Sat Chit and Anand, which is called the Swarupa Lakshan of that Atma. Okay. Now let us come to Sthula Sukshma Sharirat Vyatiriktam. We have to move forward. Sthula Shariram Kim. So like addiction is an Anand which is manifested in an external object. Addiction is an Anand for them. Yeah, everything. Even going to a movie. Even even a person who has got some hobby, even your music also, everything, all those things are addiction. Even my studying Vedanta, all these are outside Anand. If I do not realize it inside, it is not that Anand that which we are talking about. Slowly we have to go inside. We have to start realizing what this Anand is actually, the nature of that Anand. Okay, now let us come to Sthula Sharir. Sthula Sharir is what? So now the definition of Sthula Shariram came. We will read it once and then we will go forward. स्थूल शरीरं किं पंचीकृत पंच महाभूतैः कृतं सत्कर्मजन्यं सुख दुःखादिभोगायतनं शरीरं स्थूल शरीरं किं पंचीकृत पंच महाभूतैः कृतं सत्कर्मजन्यं सुख दुःखादिभोगायतनं शरीरम् अस्ति जायते वर्धते विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यति इति षड्विकारवद् एतत् स्थूल शरीरम् अस्ति जायते वर्धते विपरिणमते अपक्षीयते विनश्यति इति षड्विकारवद् एतत् स्थूल शरीरम्. Now remember this definition. This is what it is made up of, this Panchikrit Panchamahabhutaihi Kritam. So there are two causes. One is called the material cause. This one is material cause of which it is made up. And one is efficient cause. Who has made? I'll come to it. Satkarma Janyam, Sukha Dukkhadi Bhogayatanam. Let us first discuss this. Then we will go ahead. So there are two causes. One is called material cause, Upadan Karan in Sanskrit. So up adaya yasya karyam pravartate tat upadana karanam, by which something is made, and after destruction that thing will go back into that material cause only. Now tell me, what is the upadan karan of a mud pot?
Mud pot clay.
Huh. Because it is made up of clay and it will go back after destruction, it will go back into that. What is the upadan karan of a wave?
Water.
What is the upadan karan of a curtain?
Cloth.
Yes.
Cotton.
Red cotton. Yes. So you understood. And there is another cause called efficient cause. Efficient cause is that cause which is making that thing, like the potter who is making the pot. So it is generally different from the thing. It is different from the material cause, and the efficient cause have to be different. Okay. So the potter is the efficient cause, or we call it Nimitta Karan. Nimitta Karan of the pot. And the material cause is the mud or the clay. Okay, so this is clear. So similarly here, when it is said Panchikrita Panchamahabhutaihi Kritam, this sharir is made up of Sthula sharir we are talking about. So this Sthul sharir is made up of Panchikrit Panchamahabhut. We will know what is Panchikrit Panchamahabhut in the future classes, I think. Just now, just park this topic. What is Panchikrit? So Panchikrit Panchamahabhutaihi Krita. This sharir is made up of 5 elements that are Panchikrit. This is a process of Panchikaran. We'll learn about it later. So that is the material cause of this sharir. And next is Satkarma Janyam. So this sharir is made up of what? This is very, very important for all of us to know. This is the principle. This is how you will know how to annihilate not getting a sharir next birth. What is the efficient cause? It is Satkarma Janyam. Who is creating? It is the karma. It is the Satkarma Janya. If our body has been created, here our acharyas have told us that you just add Vidyaman karma, not Satkarma, because the sthul sharir can be of an ant also, of an elephant also, of a tiger also, of a serpent also. They also have sthul sharir. So here, when we are talking about Manushya Sharir, you just add Vidyaman Karma actions of the last birth. So as per the actions of the last birth, we will get body. If the actions of the last birth were very lower category actions, then we will get lower yonis, like some amphibian or some marine life or something that will be eaten. All those lives we will get. Then this is called Satkarma Janya. So this is Satkarma Janya means what? It is creating. Who's creating this body? This has been created by the efficient cause called the Satkarma, this body. As was our karma, so will be our body. See, many things. We are born in a family. So wherever we are born, many things are dependent on our family. Tell me, can you help me count what all things a jeev gets from his family? Try to think about it.
Affection,
Huh?
care, affection, care,
Okay.
and belongingness. Like, okay, like we are
So,
there for you.
the things dependent on a family are affection, love. What is next? What's next? Education.
Yes. Values.
Then values, yes, extremely right. Then spirituality. Then looks. Looks are there. Then manners are there. Food habits are there. Sanskars are there. Hobbies are there sometimes. Okay. What else? Money, financial condition, financial status is there only. Then speech. It is also affected by a family. Then what else?
Personality.
Laziness, personality.
Place.
Yes, he's very active or he's very lazy. All those things. Then the way he handles things. Then religion, which
Yes.
religion he is in. Beauty,
Culture.
culture, how beautiful he is. Some families, everybody is so beautiful. Look at the father, look at the mother. Naturally, the child will also be beautiful. Some families, everybody is like a chimpanzee. There are families. Can't help. So we feel that it is not important, but which family are we born into? It will decide, all these things will be decided by that. So that is why it is written Satkarma Janyam. This body has been created by our past actions only. Who is it? The efficient cause. So Satkarma Janyam. This is called Satkarma Janyam. So Satkarma Janyam will decide our what? Our sorrows and joys also. Next is Sukha Dukkhadi Bhogayatanam Shariram. This sharir we get to experience the joys and sorrows that has been created by the fruits of action of past birth. So this is the purpose. Okay, so this is the purpose what? See, the cause is what? Panchikrit Panchamahabhutai and Satkarma. Purpose is what? We get this body to experience Sukh or Dukh, and nature is what? Asti, Jayate. You have to learn this. Yasti, Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, and Vinashyati. The 6 modifications are always along with this body. What is Asti? The moment the fetus comes into existence in the mother's womb, that is called Asti. Second, Jayate, when he becomes Bhumisht, the moment this head of ours touches the ground, at that time we are born. That is called Jayate. Okay, remember all these things. Asti, then Jayate. Then one starts growing. How much he grows? Till 20, 25? He must be growing. Okay, so till 25 is Vardhate. Growing, growing, growing. Then Viparinamate. Viparinamate means what? Then there is a stagnant period in which he is going to take a U-turn now. So from around 30 to 40, 45 years, he will look the same. From 45 again, apakshiyate. Now the downgrading or the curve has started coming down. Apakshiyate. And then vinashyati, he will die. So asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, and vinashyati. These are the 6 modifications of the sharir. It is always along with these 6 modifications. This is the nature of the sharir. So this was what our sthul sharir, the gross body that we have taken today. So what does sharir mean? It is from the shri dhatu. Shri dhatu means it is continuously in change. It is continuously changing. Shirya manatvat. Continuously it is decaying, changing, modifying. This is called Shirya Manatvat. So it is changing continuously. See, we have got this body, Sthul Sharir. In this body, only a little bit of joy can be experienced, but sorrows can be experienced a lot. The amount of joy and sorrow that we experience, the pain, sorrow also, you replace that word with pain. The amount of pain this body can give is not, it cannot balance the joy that it can give. So much of pain this body can give. A little bit of boil that can come here and there, it appears sometimes at vital organs or under armpits or somewhere there. It gives so much of pain. Somebody meets some accident, somebody has got some burns. Imagine the pain that this body can give us. So sukha dukkhadi bhogayatanam shariram. The sukh and the purpose of this body, purpose of getting this body is to exhaust our sukh and dukh, whatever we have accrued. You must have, this accrued word is from finance only. So whatever accrued balance is there, that has come here in the form of this sharir. Our looks, our prarabdha, our family, our intellect, everything. It has come along with us.
Balance sheet carried from past birth.
Totally. Okay. So something, I think Kashish was asking something. What was she asking? Addiction is not the only Anand. In fact, it's not even Anand. Okay. She was replying you. Okay. Shall we finish it here now?
Yes, Amma.
You have to do my homework. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Okay.